So, I guess the hardest thing that I've been coming to realize is how do you wake up enough people to get them to stop the hate? Like, how do you break that barrier to where people stop worrying about other people's beliefs, religions, race, nationalities, all of it, and start realizing that it's okay for other people to have different opinions and ideas than you do, that it's okay to question things, that it's okay to be wrong, and to understand other people's viewpoints and how they feel and how they think and their why they feel that way. Like, to be compassionate. I mean, that seems to be the hardest barrier for me to break with all this. And I can't even get people to start looking things up. I mean, every now and then, yes, I do break through, but it's like so many people are so dead set on the hate, and they can't let go of that mindset. And that is the hardest thing for me to break through. Like, how do you get people to come to a common understanding, and how do you get people to not let go of their beliefs, but to not worry about how somebody else believes and how they feel, as long as it doesn't harm them. I mean, you're going to have some extremists for a while, because it's going to take a while to stop that mindset, to stop the hate, to stop the fear. But it's not impossible to stop living that way, to stop hating one another, and to start changing our future and our children's futures, and start bringing up our children in this mindset to where it's okay to be different, and that you don't have to be the best at everything to be accepted. I mean, we don't all have to have the same beliefs, the same ideas to coexist. You may believe in something that I don't. That doesn't mean I'm going to want to kill you or hate you over it. I have no reason to. Until you harm my family or anything like that, I have no reason to hate you. And even then, I'm going to try to understand you and to try to understand what brought you to that point. It's going to be hard, but you have to have some kind of compassion and understanding. That's the hardest part for me and many others. Like, it's so hard to break through to people on that aspect. I don't even know where else to really go, except for, like, I would like it if people help me understand this, but to help spread this, to, like, how would I put it? I guess I'd like your ideas, your thoughts, anything to help, because it's very hard to break that barrier with so many different mindsets, so many different ways of thinking. And that's basically what I'm trying to do with all this, and to get people to start really looking at the evidence and the facts, and to follow the money, and to start using their intellects, and just let go of the hate and all the things that keep us distracted, and start not accepting one another, but yeah, I mean, beyond that, like, just start almost rising up to a whole nother way of thinking. And it's going to take many generations to reach that point, but I know that we can start now. I mean, I'm trying to raise my son that way, and he's a great kid, so it's not impossible to stop the hate. I was raised in a very hateful and violent type of home set, and so was my father, and I'm trying to break that chain of hate, so I know it's possible. But I don't know how to reach everybody. I'm trying to, but it's very hard to get a lot of these people to let go of these things, and to start realizing that it's okay to be wrong, it's okay to be challenged. That seems to be my biggest, or, well, I guess the biggest blocker of humanity. And until we reach that point where we can overcome that, I don't know what's going to happen, and it scares me for my son's future. It really does. So I guess I'm going to sign off, because I was just kind of babbling tonight. Sorry for that, but I'm just really trying to think about how to go about this. So if you want to help, please let me know. And thanks a lot.